Now, tensions continue to rise in the Middle East as violence escalates between Israel and various militant groups. India's External Affairs Minister S. Jaishankar expressed significant concern over the political broadening of this conflict. With the backdrop of recent missile attacks from Iran and continued airstrikes in Lebanon, international leaders are calling for a ceasefire and advocating for a two-state solution. Here's a closer look at the situation.
As violence escalates in the Middle East, nations around the world are grappling with the implications of ongoing conflict. External Affairs Minister S. Jaishankar highlighted India's concerns about the potential for a broader conflict during a recent discussion in Washington, D.C.
We regard October 7th as a terrorist attack. We understand that Israel had a need to respond. But we also believe that any response by any country has to take into account international humanitarian law. We are very much concerned at the possibility of a broadening of the conflict, not just what happened in Lebanon, but also, I referred earlier to the Houthis and the Red Sea. And, to some extent, anything that happens between Iran and Israel. So, again, it's one thing to be concerned. I'm sure you can say that for a lot of countries. If, as part of that concern, you can end up doing something about it, again, don't underestimate the importance of communication in difficult times.
This fresh missile attacks launched by the Iranian forces targeting Israeli cities has raised alarms.
Iran launched a large-scale attack of over 180 ballistic missiles directly from Iranian soil at the state of Israel. There were a small number of hits in the center of Israel and some other hits in the southern Israel. The majority of the incoming missiles were intercepted by Israel and a defensive coalition led by the United States. Iran's attack is a severe and dangerous escalation. There will be consequences.
In response to the escalating situation, Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi spoke with Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu, emphasizing the need to prevent further regional escalation and ensure the safety of hostages. Amid these escalating tensions, India has been pitching for peace. With calls for a ceasefire echoing globally, leaders are now pushing for a renewed focus on a two-state solution as a means to achieve lasting peace in the region.